Who's headed out there. We have a new problem, folks. If you're riding up the Gulf Freeway, it's an inbound issue right at the 45-610 interchange. Looks like it's going to be blocking a center lane. You can see that cars are having to bypass on the left and the right side. HOV lane is not impacted. It is open this morning, but 45 Gulf Freeway this weekend, the carpool lane will be shut down with ongoing maintenance scheduled. I-10 East Freeway, a long line of traffic. This is ongoing road work, was supposed to be picked up by 5. It's all happening at Normandy. We're backed up past the East Sam Houston Tollway. Take the Beltway either up to 90 or take it down to 225. Other than sitting in this traffic, the feeder road is also pretty messy out there as well. You can see two left lanes are the only thing that get through. So the right side is blocked. The feeder road is a mess. So we are just ongoingly looking at this road work that continues to be a big problem for those leaving Baytown. 37 to 40 minutes for the drive time inbound. Over to you. Beautifulness headed our way. All right, we are tracking your drive time out of the Baytown area, 43 minutes and building, all because of ongoing road work. Did call, and my sources are saying concrete has yet to dry, and they are waiting. This might take an hour or so before they clear up the lanes that are blocked, creating all of that traffic. Clear Lake, 32 minutes up I-45, the Gulf Freeway. You do still have a crash inbound at the 45-610 interchange. That is slowing you down near Hobby. A couple of center lanes are blocked. HOV lane is moving on time for your drive. If you want to take that, picking up a coworker or driving in with a family member, that will save you some time. But the HOV lane on 45, the Gulf Freeway, will be closed this weekend. It'll be out of service with ongoing maintenance. We head back to the East Freeway to show you what it looks like here on the map. You see folks are taking 90 to work their way inbound. You could also take the East Sam Houston Tollway down to 225 to bypass all of that traffic that is hovering around the Cloverleaf area from Channelview into the Normandy area, which is where we continue to see a couple of right lanes blocked. And look at that service road. It is not going to save you time to hop off of the freeway and take the feeder road. It's just not going to be the way to go this morning. So you can see that backup is very thick. Otherwise, we'll be right back in about 10 minutes with your latest in traffic. Hours to exit the door. Appreciate it, Cheetah. Hey, happy Friday. Let me set you up for the weekend. Your weekend adjustments for the Metro Rail line will be in effect. They will offer modified service. Shuttle buses will run every 10 minutes. That's if you depend on the rail line. If you're traveling to San Antonio for the Final Four, my sources say there are no major closures along the I-10 corridor, just road work that's ongoing at I-10 and 1604. Nothing new in place in San Antonio. So good luck and go Cougs. On the east side of town, we have delays still working. Gulf Freeway, an earlier problem at the 45-610 interchange, and we did have a problem on the West Sam Houston Tollway, northbound right around Beechnut, so a little bit of traffic trying to thin out there as I show you what it looks like with our Houston Transtar camera. Now, the problem on the east side is that road work continues. They had a hard time with the concrete drying out, so that is what has created such severe delays out of Baytown. 39 minutes is what we're tracking for your I-10 East Freeway drive time. Over to you. Is on standby. Thanks a lot, Cheetah. For your Friday morning drive, you know, right about now, everything starts to look busy. The North Beltway, the North Freeway, North Loop, West Loop, you're all seeing the green turn from yellow to orange and even some splatters of red. Gulf Freeway this weekend, the HOV lane will be shut down with ongoing maintenance, so heads up for the carpoolers who usually depend on that over the weekend. And then we still have a ton of road work and traffic delays on the East Freeway, and also spillage on the East Sam Houston Tollway. Some extra traffic along 90 and 225 as folks from the east side are trying to avoid all the backup on the East Freeway. Crews right now picking up the barrels, but they are very late on this pickup. This is all happening near Freeport, and that's your latest look at traffic. Over to you. Something else, it is not playing nice with us on this Friday morning. Inbound at Thompson, we have a wreck reported, so if you're leaving McNair, that's one issue. Another problem inbound at Dale, and then our ongoing road work. Crews are picking up the barrels that have been blocking those inbound or westbound lanes from Normandy all the way back to the belt. So right now they are out of this camera shot. Okay, some are up here, but they've been reversing all along because they had a couple of right lanes that were blocked all morning long, and that's created the havoc. Also spillage along the East Beltway and 90 and 225 as folks were trying to dodge the delays on the east, not only on the main lanes, but also along the feeder road. So we're looking a little bit better on the East Freeway, but I'll keep you posted. North Freeway, typically busy from the Shepherd Curve into 610. Nothing that you can't handle. Your Woodlands drive time right now, 49 minutes down I-45. Baytown, the drive time has been hovering between 35 and 40 minutes. As you see, it just ticked up on us. Because of the ongoing road work and the delays that have formed before you get to the Beltway and those two additional problems. You that's not helping things either. Clear Lake, 32 minutes up I-45, looking good out of Pearland. We'll be right back. What up? Thanks, Cheetah. Your Metro Rail Red Line will offer modified service this weekend. Bus shuttle service will be ongoing every 10 minutes or so. If you're traveling to San Antonio for the Final Four, TxDOT says no major closures along the along the I-10 corridor west of Katy. Although this morning we are looking at the East Freeway rather busy with a couple of issues. One at Thompson, the other near Dale. Good luck on the drive. Thank you, Cheetah. And probably because of the rain showers and many other reasons, including the Final Four, if you're making your way past Katy in the westbound direction this weekend, TxDOT says no major closures. 1604, the North Loop in San Antonio, of course, expanding, so there's ongoing road work there. But if you're planning on that road trip, you'll be okay if you're headed toward San Antonio. Channel View, folks, if you're headed inbound right now, we have a little bit of road work that's still happening on the East Freeway inside of the Beltway. We're looking from our Uvalde camera overlooking the highway. One left lane is the only thing that gets through, so that's why you're seeing those orange sensors light up, which indicates the slow going conditions there. You have the feeder road available, which is pretty wide open in case you want to take that. Otherwise, nice and quiet start for everybody, even though we are looking at dry roads for right now. For the most part, we'll be monitoring if things change. Katy, 24 minutes down the I-10 corridor coming in from the west. Steph, I'm washing my car next week and then I'll be a happy camper. All right, Cheetah, thank you. Happy Friday to you. Mostly green on our traffic map. We have one exception spot here on the east side of town with ongoing road work. Was supposed to be picked up by 5. They're a little late on the pickup. Anybody leaving Channel View coming in from Highlands, Cloverleaf, it's the East Freeway inbound right around Freeport where you'll start to see some brake lights. This is all happening at Normandy with a right lane blocked. One left was the only thing getting through, but I've been seeing them pick up some of the cones. So it looks like now 2 left are getting through. You can see some of the barrels that are still up and running here from our Freeport camera. It's only costing drivers about 5 extra minutes. You could hop off and hop on and use the service road if you care to do so. We're also looking ahead to the weekend on the west side with a new overpass that's coming to the Fulshear-Foster area. 1463 at 1093 will be under road repair. Watch out between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. both Saturday and Sunday. I know we are expecting rain, but that is also scheduled, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Okay, thanks, Cheetah. Hey, Friday morning, you're probably good to go. The exception on the east side of town, we are still looking at road work that continues to linger past the 5 a.m. hour. I did reach out to my sources at TxDOT and I sort of said, hey, the guys are still out there. I-10 inbound right around Freeport, right around the East Beltway. You'll be on the brakes. It's going to cost you between 5 and 7 minutes. Feeder road is not too bad as an option, but right lanes are taken out. And sorry to, call out the crews, but they're supposed to wrap it up by 5 so that you can get going to your destination in a smooth fashion. 2 left lanes are the only thing getting through, so brake lights to be found on the East Freeway, and that's about it. Everything else, including the East Tex, looking good here at Lee Road. Are you waking up in Humble, Atascocita, the Kingwood area? We are keeping a close eye on 59, or maybe you take this highway up to IAH. You'll have no problems doing so. In the Montrose area, just a friendly reminder of ongoing road work. Allen Parkway to West Allis, 1 lane is shut down in each direction. We've talked about this road work kicking off, and it is going to last until 2026, so hang in there. It's because it wouldn't be the first time that we encountered that. Thanks a lot, Cheetah. Good to see you on this Friday. We continue to see construction block lanes on the East Freeway and cause trouble. We're backed up to a little bit beyond the East Sam Houston Tollway, and notice those speeds on average 7 miles per hour, so it is at a crawl. If you're looking to run to 225, great news. Clean and green on that highway. 90 is looking good. Business 90, all good to go out of Beaumont Place, but a couple of right lanes still remain blocked on the East Freeway right around Normandy. Uvalde's backed up. Freeport's busy. As you can see, a long line of traffic. The delay about 7 to 9 minutes now for the stop and go conditions. So adding on that drive time is what you'll need to do if you're leaving Channel View. Now the flip side of things is if you live anywhere else, Southwest, Fort Bend, looking good here at Derry Ashford, scooting up to the Galleria, West Park in the clear, looking at Katy and Cypress all on the move. Woodlands, 29 minutes for the drive down I-45. Over to you.